Doug, you should go. No, Doug, go up there with him.
Yeah, you know I should. It's a photo op. All the boys.
Okay, we are now recording. This is a reunion. Yep.
Old school. Might as well get the girls here, you know?
Is that a film?
So we got Jeff down there beside you, right?
Sure. Yeah, come on down. Vince, Rogue, Johnny.
They're trying to get the orders.
That was great. I got everybody right here.
What's that? So Doug, where are you actually living?
We're living in Lower Coverdale. We're living in...
This is Doug's daughter.
Do you want me to pass the phone around to people so you can say hi? Vince wants to talk to you. So it's kind of... bumped it. Okay, guy up from him. Take some pictures of people. Let's get Scott. There's Scott. I help him. Vince on the phone. Vince on the phone with Holly. Actually, I got you there. Hang on. Got it? That's good. They're building a lot around the table here. Scott. Can't get Dave. Take some photos. What I'm trying to do is take some photos. Yeah, taking photos.
All my friends have to be able to take those photos in 1 minute.
I just want lots of photos. Yes, I could. There we go.
So a couple guys know Dave Potter.
Dave Potter came to see me not long ago.
You're kidding me?
Yeah, came down to see me. Yeah, he's doing great.
Okay, good.
He's working for Buddy Belts in Toronto.
Who,
That's
does anybody know what that Phoenix was? Scott was usually in and out of some
Some little Chevette and stuff like that.
some GM vehicle. Some GM
And
vehicle.
David had his mom's Cordoba with rich Corinthian leather.
And then your dad, you had that big dark maroon Caprice or something.
Impala,
wasn't it?
yeah.
The Impala.
The Impala, yeah.
Rogie had the Cordoba though. That was the classic. It was such a nice car.
We were all in.
You had two Cordobas,
I don't
actually.
remember what we were doing. We were
Yeah,
in
I do.
suits or something in a Cadillac or something that your dad had. We were going. I don't know what we were doing, but I remember
Graves was like
we all looked like the mafia or something.
Someone's wedding.
It was a wedding.
It had to be something.
Couldn't have been graduation because we didn't graduate.
Okay.
Wait, what's it?
We just sort of left.
Just a suggestion.
They just said, get out of town.
Just throwing it out there. I can't
You know one
imagine.
thing that I remember practicing at the GM thing when your dad came in.
my God. Oh God, yeah.
You're the voice.
Rigby. Rigby and the Toe Jam.
Or your dad was mad.
Well, Graham goes and lights up one in the cafeteria.
Oh,
during
yeah.
orders on the Sunday. I couldn't believe it. It's like,
Scott. Yeah.
Well, Vince, you were going to talk when you like almost set his garage on fire doing your Gene Simmons act.
Yeah.
it's never been repainted. There's
That
still
black
there.
spot's still lit.
No, remember I saw Mr. Grant about a year and a half ago, and he still greeted me like he used to. Ah, what are you doing here?
Oh God.
And then there was a time that I think you tried the battery cables on Roogie's ears.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You'd be driving, remember this? I'd always be messing with you, and I gotta apologize, but it was all good. You'd be driving, and there's booster cables in the back seat, and I'm in the back seat, and I hook them up to your ears, and you're like, I'll break your fucking face. I'm trying to hit you as you're driving. You're fucking break your face. came back from work. You and me, we came back from work. We went downstairs and there had been a party and we didn't know about it. Ahmed, it was Ahmed.
Oh, half
He
of
invited all of Moncton High.
You know what I remember? I remember waking up in the morning and there was leftover Kentucky Fried Chicken or some such thing, and I was so hungry I was eating the chicken bones. My dog does that now. I think I'm done. Please.
Same night that your parents came and took you away.
Oh yeah, no, that was mushrooms. That was Vince. Vince putting on yes. Do you remember that?
No, they came and got you, Jeff.
I remember your parents coming
They
and taking you away. Yeah.
Vince was putting on a yes record. I remember it.
Yes.
He was putting on Going for the One. He goes, "Well, we gotta play this on mushrooms. This is the wishy-washy music." And then you're down here. Anyway, he's balancing himself like this, trying to put the record on, and he's teetering, and my mother's standing there. They bring me out to the car. We're like a great trip, right? We go to the car. And that boy, he couldn't even stand up. Oh yeah, well he was losing his balance. He was putting on a record. They were talking about me and wanted me to come home.
Oh yeah.
That was the intervention. I was the intervention. I was sitting in the front seat, this big friggin' Chevy Impala, and it was in the middle of the winter, and there was frost on the window, and they were talking to me, and I was looking at the frost in the window, looking at the nice colors. I was looking at the colors. I didn't hear a word they were saying at all. It was just.
That was an intervention before intervention determined what even existed.
Exactly.
Remember when this guy OD'd on the mushroom stems? Running through the hospital. It was quiet. It was George Dumont. No one around. He's going, service.
He drove himself to the hospital. We were all in the car. You were in the car. You went around a corner and you hit a tree. You remember that?
How fast did I go across the
Gunsville Bridge, you're doing probably about 60, 70 miles an hour.
And the Gunsville Bridge is no wide.
We're gonna go
He sits there. Okay, fill out these forms. I'm having a goddamn heart attack.
He said, "Well, what did you take?" And he goes, "I took mushrooms." I went, "What kind of canned mushrooms were they?" They weren't canned mushrooms, they were magic mushrooms. She had no idea what magic mushrooms were, right? We were trying to figure out, she was really French, right? She was trying to figure out this. Oh, God.
Remember we thought you were going to die where they're hitting, we have your records. And then all of a sudden he goes like this. I said, how you doing, Dave? You get this? Okay. Once I got them up and out, I was okay.
Get your forms, I'm done. Hello?
Come on here.
Stand over so you guys can clean up the mess.
Oh my God! They made you guys drink. They made you guys drink those 10 glasses of water.
Playing
you
in
would
the
throw up.
church in
You
River
drank it too.
with the band and
Oh, God.
whoever it was, some of the administration from the church, and I was security.
Yeah.
And I ran across the floor
Oh, with
and
the
I
baseball bat.
launched onto the table and across with the baseball bat, thinking we were about to have some trouble, and realized it was like the minister or I said,
Yeah, but you forgot the part about the maniacal laugh. You're like,
I'll pack them up.
God, this dude, could you do that? 'Cause
Certainly.
there's literally.
you shot somebody's dog.
And there was like this someone on a motorcycle that was imitating. So John, of course. Now this is before he was in the army. He didn't know tactics. You're supposed to stand back in the window. Oh no! All there was like this. You see his hand with a pistol in it. Then the cops show up. Someone have a gun? No.
No.
Did you get shot off? Yeah, he did.
it's how we managed to make it
To where we are now.
to where we are now. It's alive.
God, Rogie, you remember climbing that tree?
That's good.
Remember climbing that tree across the street? Shankars?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were climbing the tree, and then the owner came out and told us to get the hell down.
Yeah.
And you were up there with the big shit stompers. You stepped on my hands.
Oh, I thought you said that weird, Bill. I'm like, yeah.
Trying to get out of the tree.
Black coffee?
Yes, please.
Okay, anybody else?
I could use another Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. I guess it's all.
You don't have to close that. That's actually nice. I ended up going back to a leg unit, but I stayed in for another couple of years and went to
So you were RCR? Yeah.
RCR and then right to Cyprus. I got back from another jump in Black Coffee here as well, please.
Thank you.
And then went back to RCR again. I only really, like I said, I was happy in the military. I would have stayed in if I didn't think that I was going to get posted to Winnipeg. But
Winter pay.
winter pay.
Well, you should be happy because actually I got a buddy of mine.
Oh, the Junction
The Junction Club.
Oh,
Yeah, Roly Petite.
Rolling.
And I think it was Thursday nights or some night, Tuesday nights they had 2 for 1.
Yeah.
And you and I and Rogie went down there, and we met 3 other guys.
And they left the beer for us?
Well, yeah, we were all started by. They bought the rounds first. It was 2 for 1. There were 3 of us. So, and then we bought the rounds. But back the table was that we just like beer.
Yeah.
So you know you don't waste the stuff. No. So and it was all little glasses, right? The 10 ounces there.
Yeah.
Chugged them all down, and then we decided, wow, let's.
Is there a boat involved?
Let's get a boat, yeah.
What are we
Let's
gonna
get
do
Rogie's
now?
boat and go to Rogie's, your uncle's beach.
Out to the beach.
Out in, what was it?
Cocan.
Blew up a little boat, rubber dinghy. And there we are, 3 o'clock in the morning, floating around a little rubber boat, pissed out of our minds. Could have been dragged out to sea. Looking down, going, wow, the water's clear. It could have been 60 feet, it could have been 20, you don't know.
I know, really.
We did get back to shore, and wisely, we did not drive home. We decided to sleep in the car. So woke up at about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like curled up in the bag on. Oh, so much pain.
Oh, that's awful stuff. Yeah, that was stupid.
It was just
Tell you what though,
Probably my idea.
getting the hangover, waking up the next morning with a hangover was the easiest way to quit drinking because I just felt so awful. That's how I quit. Remember how it feels.
yeah, but back in those days, you could bounce back by doing it, go up and drink another case.
You're absolutely right. And you know, going
I got
along
one
those
for you.
lines, when I was
Coming
still
back
airborne,
on the
I
old
would
Shediac
go to Toronto
Road.
on the weekend and leave.
You and me, it was just you and me.
The in kind of well
Pouring
before the
friggin'
morning,
rain.
sleep for 2 hours
Okay.
and get up and do the
And you
airport
had
test on Monday morning.
fumes
And
in the
not think
corridor.
twice about it.
Okay, you fell asleep a couple of times on the road. I woke you up.
Yeah.
If I had been
You,
all night
you were
now,
just coasting
man,
on fumes. You were trying to
you
get
know,
back
we
into
had
town.
back from somewhere. I'm a bastard.
Called off to
15
take
days,
off
you know.
to take a piss.
Can't
on
do
the
it.
side, right?
Lock the doors.
You locked the
You're
doors.
resilient as hell.
In the pouring rain. With fumes in the gas tank, and it was running. And you looked at me and goes, "Oh, Doug, oh shit."
How do we get out of
Unlock the car doors. Oh shit, what are we gonna do? And then there was a fence there, and it was some kind of like a electrical power grid thing there.
Yeah.
And you managed to fashion a wire off that chain link fence.
Did I?
Remember? Yeah, oh, yeah. You just all back and forth on it.
See, you were a trendsetter. You didn't even know it. You had your own TV series.
And did we get home? We must.
Yeah, you got in the car. You managed to hook it in and get the
Jimmy Jones car.
Yeah.
Your own car.
broken your own car.
You look around the table, you do kind of go, exactly how did we all make it without one of us
Yeah.
dying doing something real stupid?
It sounds bad
Because,
now, but we
you know,
weren't that bad.
well,
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were. You know, and we weren't. It wasn't so much that we weren't out robbing banks. We weren't really giving anybody trouble. We were just having fun.
Yeah, we did
and we
really
didn't
stupid
really
things.
affect anybody other than
Ourselves.
the amount of ourselves. Other than when we drink and drive, which we did
Yeah.
several times. There were several times where we
Scared you when you think about it now.
conceivably-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It scared me now, but more to the point of scared because I was afraid to see if my kids would do that, and knowing what I had done and thinking,
That's when it comes around.
That's
That's
when
when
you
it
don't
comes
admit to it.
around.
Dave,
You're
well, you
absolutely
know,
right.
Scott,
As much
the Chevette. I just remembered this.
that your kids know.
You and the Chevette, we were on acid. We were going out to a party in Shediac. It was Dave, Dave, you and me. You were on white bladder acid. driving out, and then the cops stopped. Yeah, we were on our way out there.
Oh, the car
right?
was sideways.
That's how can a piece of rubber on a stick fuck up? Remember?
Exactly known as the.
He's trying to wipe the windows at the gas bar. It wouldn't work. Dave Lava looked.
corner to save his life. At your place, there was one summer that we spent the whole time.
You said
At your place, I don't know where your
this
mother
just
was.
doesn't work.
And it was.
It just doesn't
in the
work.
morning, You're such a. You're so
How could a piece of rubber on a stick fuck up?
You put them all in the fridge.
Classic moment. But anyway, we got stopped by the cops halfway out to Shediac.
Oh, yes.
You had a bag of weed, and you had shoved it in your pants.
Yeah, box of wine. Yeah, I'm the sucker who's
Well, the best one was remember that? You know what's coming up.
Blue, red, blue.
Yeah, and I'm watching my silhouette go across the back hatch of the seats on the shit out with a bag of weed down my pants.
Yes.
I'm going blue, 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 red, 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 blue, red, blue, red, red, blue, red, blue, red, red.
There was just silence. There was just silence.
Just
And
like
you were-
holding everything I had, that's bolt from the car and run into the woods.
Right. We just silence for the longest time.
That
David
was
and
very ungood.
I never said anything. Okay, we never said anything. We didn't know what the hell was going on because you were back there for a while with the
Well,
cop,
at
right?
least it seemed like a while.
Yeah, it seemed like an eternity, right? I'm sitting in the front. Yeah, and I say to Dave, it was just silence, and I said, "Gee, I hope Scott's okay." And you're sitting in the back going, "Shh, shh."
It's like a Cheech and Chong moment.
He's not here.
The cop car is like 10 feet back of us, and he's in the cop car. We're sitting in the cop car going, "Shh, they might hear us."
That was fine.
Where is Armors? He's
Oh, yeah.
He was the one, remember he was outside in your front porch and he had a full face helmet on.
My helmet.
And you see this guy with a full face motorcycle helmet.
My face mask. He threw up in my face mask. Yeah. My face mask. Right outside in your driveway.
projectile form in the inside a closed face helmet.
And I'm sitting there, I gotta
It
clean
looked like
that.
something out of Mythbusters.
I remember yelling at it. You're cleaning that. I saw him.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him 2 years ago. I saw him while his brother Tim, remember Tim?
Yeah.
They were back in Basic English, was playing at one of the pubs downtown, and Tim invited me to go down. So we went down to see them. And Steve was there. I was like, oh man, memory lane, seeing that guy. And he's gone.
Yeah.
He is not right in the head. Well, of course, he never really was, I
No.
suppose. But
He's worse than
Yeah.
Short of a load.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about him being someplace and coming out and his place. I think you were over there one night and he
Something
sort of
going
came out.
on here.
His mother came out. He came out in his mother's nightgown scenario or something. Wasn't there?
I wasn't there for that.
I wasn't there for
Yeah,
that.
I
either,
vaguely remember that.
We'll just keep that out.
but- Yeah.
He died in a bizarre gardening accident. He's supposed to have to
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again.
Walked into the woods, never came out.
Yes, eaten by small chipmunks or something.
Yeah, but
There was a big party going on someplace on Mill Road. Okay? So we said, okay, well, Scott and we were all going to go down and we were going to debate as to whether we should be playing there or something. I forget what it was. You remember it? So we went down there, and it was in your car, I'm pretty sure. We went down there and trying to look at people we knew. And I said, well, yeah, I know that guy. Yeah, hey. And I said, is that John? Yeah, that's John, man. You were right fucked up. You were right drunk. We lost you for a while, okay? And we were in the other room, and then we could hear this weird sound. It was this weird splattering sound. It was like really, really loud. It was really concentrated. And so I said, what the fuck is that? We went around the corner, and you were standing there on the shag rug, just pissing away on this shag rug. You were just, bah. And I was trying to, oh, John, you can't do that here.
What, like I was gonna stop?
I think that's what Rosie said. Oh, yeah, he's not stopping now. Better let him be.
Brothers, there is a reason I can do it, I'll tell you.
It was the sound, though. shag rug. It just in one spot. It was right. I can't describe the sound.
Now it's a burst because of the prostate.
Wine.
It's him.
Yeah.
Every year.
Happy Earth Day. Yeah.
Anyways, my sister's
I can't believe I'm meeting you.
my sister's name is Anne Marie.
Yeah.
My sister's
You
name
are
is Anne
famous.
Marie, and we for short we just called her Anne Marie. I don't know. That's how it happened.
Anne Marie.
So
Marie.
we're drunk at my house. My parents are there, so we're trying to be cool. I say, okay, and he was polluted. I said, okay, Griff, just go to the door. Just don't say anything. It was my sister's birthday. We almost made it out the door. He turns and goes, "Happy Earth Day, Bammer."
Oh man, it was hilarious. Happy Earth Day. Get out of It was a running joke for years.
No, but guess what?
Every's birthday every year.
I still say it. I say it.
Happy Earth Day, Amber.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
I say it to her.
2 years
Sometimes
ago.
it's out of the blue.
Unbelievable.
2 years ago, I got John to email my sister, and she remembered.
You know what though, your parents were pretty cool about that because it wasn't like we weren't really obvious. We were kind of polluted.
They don't know. I don't think they know.
I don't know. I think we know more than you.
Okay.
Well, I remember the time we went and
I
saw
think we just dealt with
we saw Rush.
I think
Was
that's
it was
the thing.
Rush,
Hard to say.
Max Webster and Ian Thomas at the Jay Lou the Rugby. Like it was like a tin can. And so we'd all, some of us had found some THC, which basically was PCP with a little strychnine, and God knows what the heck it was. Or tranquilizer. Yeah. So I'd take it some. Lost these guys somewhere in the crowd. I remember there was somebody I was standing with, and
Roberto.
no, it wasn't Roberto. I didn't know the guy. And I was just standing beside this guy, and I was watching the band, and all of a sudden I felt like all the flesh in my bones just go and come back up again. I went, buddy, I don't know you, man, but I'm having a really hard time here. Why don't you hang out together? So eventually we did. We worked to the front of the stage, and was it? No, it was. I guess. Yeah, it was Rush. But we ultimately got back to Vince's place. We found each other. Got back to Vince's place. I tried to sneak in through the back way so the mom wouldn't find us, but she always came out.
You know what I think it was? I think that was Moxie and Trooper. Moxie and Trooper.
I think it was Rush because it was the Cygnus X1 tour, and
They were both at the J. Louis.
I remember somebody handing drinks to Vince off the stage. I think that was Moxie.
I remember playing ping pong down in Vince's basement and watching
Oh,
the
that.
ping pong ball go. Those strobing ping pong balls.
I remember Scott got me into this stuff once. I don't know what it was, but yeah. No, it was you.
I introduced a few people.
Anyways, it was
So you're
like
taking the heat for this one.
it was like take this stuff, but crush it up and snort it. Okay. So he
So
goes,
naive.
I don't feel nothing. I'm going home. So I went home. Mom and Dad, I'm home. And what I heard from the bedroom. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh no. So I said, I'm going to bed now. That was my mother. I couldn't sleep because it had that stuff and speed in it, like rolling around. What was it? Thanks, Scott.
I couldn't tell you what.
Vince and I started to look for summer jobs one day. We decided that we put on suits. And we walked, remember we went to Moncton Meat Packers. We
With suits on.
It was about 800 degrees out. We were walking down the roads in suits. And I think that was the night we drank all that Heineken or whatever it was.
Well, you had some great ideas. Like one time you wanted to go to, remember Paul Weaver's wedding? Now let's go. What do you mean? Let's go. We weren't invited. We're going anyway. So we had for suits these big velour things, in the 70s, and we go and like Paul Weaver's father. What are you guys doing here? John's walking in like he owns the place. Goes up to the bar. Dances with the bride. Let's get out of here, man. This is uncomfortable.
But Paul, we kind of passed by each other a little years and years ago. He's such a great guy.
Yeah, I work with him. He works for corrections.
Does he?
Yeah, I did for. We was on language training with him, as a matter of fact. I never brought.